Hey everyone, welcome to the Droid Masterclass brought to you by Droid Island and Huawei and shot by the amazing Devon X Scott. This is a video series that is going to be giving you a solid foundation of smartphone education. This is very important because through our research and testimonials, clients have often asked, well, where can we go to learn more about Androids? So we thought, well, we know a thing or two about smartphones, so why don't we put together something that's truly amazing for you guys? So right before we get into it, let me give you a tidbit of information about me. Now, I am the owner and mobile expert at Droid Island. I've been working in telecommunications for over 11 years between Canada and Trinidad. You guys may recognize me from my tech videos on YouTube or my blogs over on the Droid Island website. Since smartphones are now a necessity in all of our facets of our daily lives, I want to ensure everyone gets the right device and learns how to get the most out of all of their smartphones. The shopping spirit is in the air. So, since 2017 has produced some of the greatest devices to date, and there's so many devices that are on the market, everyone's going to be wondering, well, you know what? What device should I go out and get? And I mean, as a consumer, it's gonna get extremely confusing, and it's gonna get confusing really fast. So we are putting together the top 10 things to look for when you guys are out looking to purchase a new smartphone. Number 1, understanding your needs. I can never stress just how important this is. The best thing to do, get a piece of paper, right? Start to write down, the things that you need from a smartphone and the things that you want your new smartphone to be able to do for you. Because every phone is made with a purpose and is strong in certain attributes, once you understand what it is that you are looking for, it's going to be easy for you to start to search for a device that's going to meet those needs. And when you come into the store and you speak to a sales rep during this holiday season, it's going to be easy for the sales rep to also pull out some devices, show you what's going to make sense for you, and it's going to make your decision making a lot easier for this Christmas holiday. The second tip on our top 10 list of things, do your homework. And when I mean do your homework, I do not mean simply going online, punching in the phone, going on GSM Arena and read the specs. The specs tell an extremely confusing story. If you don't know what the specifications of a device means, then really, you're not really knowing anything about the device. The best thing to do is go online, go on YouTube, check the reviews from your favorite YouTubers, talk to some of your local mobile experts locally, and they'll be able to tell you and give you a better grasp of what that phone is capable of. Third, know the niche. Now, every phone has a niche and a purpose. For example, we know that HTC, the U series, is known for media. We know that the Razer phone is made for gaming. We know that the Huawei Mate series is made for productivity. Once you understand what the niche of that series of phones is catered to do, that's going to point you in a direction of what phone to ultimately pick up. Number 4, high-end, mid-range, and budget devices. Give me a second, let me just take a little sip of my sorrel. All right, so these are 3 tiers of smartphones, and naturally the performance and the prices of these devices in these segments are going to greatly differ. Since mid-range devices have gotten so good and offer great value, most people are going to gravitate towards the mid-range devices. Flagships will comprise of a company's latest and greatest offerings from each of their manufacturers, but as you know, they come with a cost. Budget devices are those devices who do not do too much and want to keep things nice and simple and also affordable. Examples of some of these flagships would be the Huawei P10, the S8, and the G6. For mid-range, an example would be the Huawei P10 Lite, the A5, the Mi A1. And if you're looking at some budget devices, a good example of that would be the Huawei Y5 and the J3. Number 5, storage. We are seeing devices come with astronomical amount of storage. But you're still seeing some devices on the market that start as low as 8 gigs of storage. So once you know what it is that you're going to be doing on the phone, you'll be able to make sure that the device that you pick up is going to have the storage required to fit your needs. Okay? So if you are somebody that's looking for a budget device and you don't do too much things on your device, so again, that's the calls and the texts, a phone that has a bare minimum, I said bare minimum, of 16 gigs is going to be perfect. All right? That's going to allow you to download your WhatsApp, maybe even download Facebook, take a couple pictures, and you're going to be able to have some space left over for the phone to be able to run nice and smooth. If you are somebody that's going to be looking for a mid-range device, you want a bare minimum of 32 gigs of storage. This is going to allow you to use the dual SIM feature. So if you have 2 SIM cards and you want to use them, those 2 SIM cards, because you'll be taken away from having expandable storage, you'll be able to download your games, take your pictures, and still have space for, again, the phone to run nice and fluid. If you are going to be interested in doing a lot of heavy photography, videography, you guys are some big gamers, or you just download a lot of applications, in 2017, my friends, you want nothing less than 64 gigs. Number 6, do not, I repeat, do not let megapixels fool you. I know you hear a smartphone that has 20 or more megapixels, and the first thing you do is jump out your seat and say, yes, this phone has a best camera. And that is not always the case. The truth is, megapixels matter when it comes to the details of when you are zooming in or enlarging a picture. When you are hunting for your new phone, check out the details on the camera sensor and the lenses that are used, as those are the 2 most important features when you are when you're looking at a smartphone camera. Once you guys check out the reviews and the camera samples, you guys will be able to make an informed decision to see if this is the camera to fit your needs. Number 7, the battery. A great phone is no good if it is dead. So battery endurance is definitely a key feature for all smartphones. Generally, the bigger the battery, the longer it's going to last. You should be looking at phones with a minimum battery of 3,000 milliamp hours. Also check to see if your device offers fast charging as well. You will learn this from reviews or asking your sales reps. Now, a good example of a phone with amazing battery life is the Huawei Y7. That device carries a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and that's going to get you about 2 days on a single charge. Now, if that's not a battery warrior, I don't know what is. Number 8, display size. Now, it's no secret that phones seem to be getting bigger and bigger every year with no stopping in sight. But are phones really getting that much bigger? What manufacturers have been able to do with these devices now is they've been able to create phones with bigger screens on a smaller footprint. So even though the phone might sound like you're getting a massive device, truth is, when you actually go and check out the device, it might still fit like a 5-inch phone or a 5.5-inch device. So when you're looking at phones and you hear, the screen is 6 inches or higher, don't write it off just yet. See if you can go down to your local mobile store and actually handle the device and see if it's going to be manageable, see if it's ergonomic and it's going to fit in your hand. That way you don't get put off by the large numbers that you're going to be seeing on the pages. Number 9, display resolution. Should you go Quad HD, 1080p, or 720p for displays? This typically all depends on the size of the screen. If your device is say over 5.2 inches, a really good 1080p or Quad HD panel is definitely going to look great. It's going to give you excellent details and no pixelation. If your device is 5.1 inches and smaller, then a really good 720p display is going to be more than sufficient and also aid in saving on battery life, which is going to be good. Number 10, aftercare support. Now, when we talk about aftercare support, this is very important because when you are purchasing a device, you have to know whether you're going to be able to get support locally, or is there a place that you're going to be able to ship your device to get your device serviced? Is there an online community? Is there somewhere that you guys can go to learn more about the device, get any troubleshooting tips and tricks online? These are key when you guys are selecting your smartphone, because at the end of the day, something is gonna happen. We hope not, but if anything does happen to your device, being able to get the support you need and get your device back up and running is going to be paramount. So when you guys are enjoying your holiday season with your Sorrel in tow and you guys head on down to the malls, I hope these 10 quick lessons are gonna be able to help you guys pick out your next device. Until the next time, Quran out.